Hello students, today we'll be having reading comprehension practice. In reading comprehension, you can read for just in the beginning. Fatma was going out with her parents. She had seen movies on TV before, but she's never been to the cinema. It was a long ride to the cinema and they took the taxi because her father's car broke down the day before. It needed a week to be fixed. When they arrived, they bought their tickets. Next, Fatma's father and mother stopped at the snack bar for soft drinks and a popcorn bag they could all share. Also, Fatma bought candy and a hot dog for herself. Then they walked up the stairs until a man checked their tickets. The hallway had lots of movie posters, which was so thrilling. People were chatting before the lights were put off. Suddenly, upcoming movie previews appeared on the big screen. After that, the movie started. It was an amazing experience. Now it's time for you to read the questions only, but not answer them. Just read the questions and try to understand them. Choose the correct answers from A, B, C, or D. Number 1. What is the best title for the passage? Is it Fatma's first cinema experience? Is it Fatma's first TV experience? Is it Fatma's first popcorn experience? Or Fatma's first car experience? Exactly like that. You have to read each choice and make sure you understood the question. Number 2, the underlined pronoun it in line 3 in the text refers to what? The mother's car, the taxi driver's car, the father's car, Fatma's car. Number 3, the underlined word thrilling in line 8 means boring, tasty, exciting, or sad. No answering, just reading the questions, making sure you understand them, and their multiple choices. But don't choose randomly. No, you have to read again. Just stay tuned. Question number 4. All the statements are true except. It means all the choices beneath this question number 4 are true, but only one is wrong. Alright? So is it the hallway had lots of movie posters is wrong? People were chatting before the movie started? Is it wrong? It was a short ride to the cinema, or a man checked tickets. So all of these should be true except one is wrong. Okay? You don't have to answer now, just understand. Number 5. What did Fatma's parents get from the snack bar? Popcorn and candy? Candy and soft drinks and popcorn, or candy and hot dogs? Now we are going to do skimming. I will display a video later on what's the meaning of skimming and scanning. You're going to have to read this text again and try to relate the keywords or some sentences to the questions that we have read previously. So let's read again. Fatma was going out with her parents. She had seen movies on TV before, but she's never been to the cinema. It was a long ride to the cinema and they took the taxi because her father's car broke down the day before. So we have here the pronoun it needed a week to be fixed. So what is it? It refers back to the previous sentence. Her father's car broke down the day before. It needed a week to be fixed. So you put this in mind. You skimmed a sentence that is related to the question. Now, moving on, when they arrived, after fixed, when they arrived, they bought their tickets. Next, Fatma's father and mother stopped at the snack bar. There was a question about the snack bar, remember? So they stopped at the snack bar for soft drinks and a popcorn bag they could all share. Also, Fatma bought candy and a hot dog for herself. Then they walked up the stairs until a man checked their tickets. The hallway had lots of movie posters, which was so thrilling. So we have to find out the meaning of thrilling within context. Trying to read the sentence over and over again will make you understand the meaning of the word. The hallway had lots of movie posters, which was so thrilling. Okay? People were chatting before the lights were put off. Suddenly, upcoming movie previews appeared on the big screen. After that, the movie started. It was an amazing experience. Let's go back now to the questions. Question number 1. What is the best title for the passage? Fatma's first cinema experience, Fatma's first TV experience, Fatma's first popcorn experience, or Fatma's first car experience? Now what are we going to do? We're going to go back to the text and scan to find the answer, the best title for the passage. Now we're back to reading the text again, but this time for scanning. So let's scan now and find the best title for the passage. Okay, so Fatma was going out with her parents. She had seen movies on TV before, but she's never been to the cinema. So, what do you think is the best title of this passage? We'll go back to the question. The answer now became obvious. Fatma's first cinema experience. Number 2, the underlined pronoun it in line 3 refers to what exactly? And number 3, the underlined word thrilling in line 8 means what? Let's go back to the text to scan the answers. Now, the first underlined it is in the third line. Can you see it? Yes. It says it needed a week to be fixed. Let's go back a little bit. What it needed a week to be fixed? So let's read that previous sentence. It was a long ride to the cinema, and they took the taxi because her father's car broke down the day before. It needed a week to be fixed. So, her father's car. It refers to her father's car, Fatma's father's car. Thrilling. It's in the 8th line. Very good. Line 8 in the 8th line or line 8. So, the hallway had lots of movie posters, which was so thrilling. What's the meaning of thrilling? Let's check the choices and choose the best one. So, the answer for number 2 is obvious. It refers to the father's car. Number 3, thrilling. When you go to the cinema, how do you feel? Boring? Tasty, exciting, or sad? No, exciting, of course. So the correct word is exciting for thrilling. Question number 4. All the statements are true except the hallway had lots of movie posters. People were chatting before the movie started. It was a short ride to the cinema. A man checked tickets. Now, all of these sentences or choices are included in the text, except one of them is wrong. We're going to find out when we reread by scanning through the text. Number 5. What did Fatma's parents get from the snack bar? Popcorn and candy? Candy and soft drinks and popcorn, candy and hot dogs. Now this can be very confusing because most of these snacks were included in the text. But take care that Fatma's parents bought something and Fatma bought something different. So completely different group of Fatma's parents buying snacks, and then Fatma went and got something for herself too. So take care. Let's read and find out. Now we're going to read the text again just to make sure that most statements were true to find out which one was wrong. Fatma was going out with her parents. She had seen movies on TV before, but she's never been to the cinema. It was a long ride to the cinema, and they took the taxi because her father's car broke down the day before, so it was a long ride. But in the choices, there was a short ride, if you can remember. Let's continue. It needed a week to be fixed. When they arrived, they bought their tickets. Next, Fatma's father and mother stopped at the snack bar for soft drinks and a popcorn bag they could all share. So soft drinks and a popcorn bag, remember? That was the fifth question. So the first answer for the first question, the short ride, in the second line in the passage, it says here it was a long ride. It's correct that it's a long ride, but in the statements, one of them is wrong, which is what? The short ride. And now, in the fifth line of the text, they stopped at the snack bar for soft drinks and a popcorn bag they could all share. So they stopped to get soft drinks and a popcorn bag. Let's answer the fourth and the fifth question. Number 4, all the statements are true except it's going to be it was a short ride to the cinema. And number 5, what did Fatma's parents get from the snack bar? Soft drinks and popcorn.
Hi students of Porters Lake Elementary School. Today we are going to look at 2 useful reading strategies, skimming and scanning. Both reading strategies can be useful when completing research projects or when you need to find answers from a large piece of text. This screencast will help you learn how to use skimming and scanning reading techniques. You will find out how you can use these techniques when completing research. Skimming and scanning are important because sometimes you don't have enough time to read an entire piece of text, or because many parts of a text is not relevant or useful to your purpose. Skimming is fast reading to get a general idea of the text. It will give you an overview or main points of the text. You may wonder what skimming looks like. When skimming text, you let your eyes run along the page or pages. You choose what to read. It is fast reading to get a general idea of the text. And it might be what you already do when you're on the internet. When skimming, you are looking for or reading keywords, bold words, headings or titles, and the first and last sentence of a paragraph or the first and last paragraph on a page. That really depends on the length of your text. Let's try. Let's say I am doing a research project on alligators. One thing I may want to put in my report is how alligators are different than crocodiles. By skimming, reading titles, bold words, first and last sentences of the paragraphs, I may find my information quickly. So I see a title all about alligators. By quickly skimming, I don't see any bold words or titles. So I'm going to begin reading the first and last sentence of the paragraph. Alligators come from a family of reptiles called crocodilians. Their skin is made of thick scales. There are 2 main types of alligator. American alligators only have them on their backs. I'm not finding information about how alligators and crocodiles are different yet. I'm going to try the next paragraph. Many people confuse alligators with crocodiles. Crocodiles can live in both fresh and salt water. This paragraph may have the information I need, so now I'm going to read it carefully for details. Scanning is a little different than skimming. When you are scanning, you are rapidly moving eyes over text to locate a specific detail, and you already know what you want to look for. When you need to scan, you are searching for or reading keywords. You're doing more searching and less reading, and you're looking for specific words, numbers, names, and so on. When you need to scan, you are searching for or reading keywords, numbers, or names, and this is specific to what you are searching for, and headings or titles. Let's try. Sticking with my research project on alligators, I may want to include information on the life expectancy of alligators. I know that I need to search for a number, and a keyword I could scan for is for the word live. So I let my eyes scan. I don't read every specific word or detail, but I move my eyes quickly to find the word live or a number. Enemies, alligators live, and here are two numbers. So I'm going to read carefully now to see if this is the information I need. How long do alligators live? Answer: alligators live about 50 years in nature. In captivity, they can reach more than 70 years of age. Skimming and scanning does take time and practice to learn how to do. This reading technique is not always appropriate, especially when you need to read for comprehension or details. But it can be very useful if you need to find specific information quickly. Next time you need to find specific information quickly, skimming and scanning may help you. Until next time.